Now that we've got your attention, let the games begin! Game cartridges assembling. Greetings. Game loading. Mind your fingers. Keep working, you rust buckets. Uh-oh. 1 zeros, 1 zeros. I don't know, I just can't seem to get it. First game up, mugshots.
My name's Verity. I bust bad guys. You want to help? Come on in. We got 4 suspects pinned down. 3 of them are guilty. Listen to their stories and spot the mistakes. The ones that lie did the crime. Today, we're interviewing members of the Plug Uglies, a gang of unfortunate-looking guys. Seems they've been scaring checkout ladies at the mini-market again. Remember, only one of these guys is telling the truth. The other 3 are lying. First up, brace yourselves, Noseless Calhoun.
Verity? I'm innocent. I've been busy mule shopping. You know, a mule's a cross between a horse and a donkey.
Do you smell a rat, even if Noseless can't? Are mules really a cross between a horse and a donkey? Next up, oh man, you gotta see this. 3 Eyes Oppenheimer.
Hey, Verity, you're blind. I was watching 3 television programs last night. One was a show about India. I learned that India's got more people than any other country in the world.
I'm gonna have to keep my eye on this guy. But does India really have the largest population of any country? Now let's turn to Harry the Hairy Huang.
You have got the wrong guy, Verity. I was making bread all day yesterday. My specialty is a 3-grain bread. I make it with barley, oats, and fleece.
Looks like Harry needs a hairnet. So what do you think? Are those all grains? Last but not least ugly, there's Big Noggin Sims. Need I say more?
Why, Verity, I wasn't scaring anybody yesterday. I was admiring my photography collection. I got a rare photograph of George Washington.
Were there cameras back in the colonial days? Well, just like I figured, each criminal all but confessed. Did you spot the mistakes?
India has got more people than any other country in the world.
You don't have to have 3 eyes to see he's lying. India doesn't have the most people. China does.
I make a 3-grain bread with barley, oats, and fleece.
That half-baked story is landing Harry in jail. Fleece isn't a grain. It's the wool you get from sheep.
I got a rare photograph of George Washington.
I'll say it's rare. So rare it doesn't even exist. Washington died in 1799. The first photograph wasn't taken until 1837.
You know, a mule's a cross between a horse and a donkey.
Noseless comes out smelling like a rose. He's innocent, 'cause mules are a cross between a horse and a donkey. Now that this case is solved, I can breathe a lot easier. Wish I could say the same for noseless.
Who's got the next game?
Professor Rocket, and you know what this is. It ain't no party, it ain't no disco, it's Psycho Man! Whoa! And you thought migraines were bad. Okay, now for how Psycho Math works. I'll show you an equation, but instead of numbers, I will show you some pictures. Now listen up. You figure out what numbers the pictures stand for and solve the problem. Are you ready? Then let's do some Psycho Math. Let's start with the number of the midnight hour. Then add it to the number of hydrogen atoms in water. You know, like H blank O. Then divide it by the number of jokers in a deck of cards. If he's a joker, why am I not laughing? What's so funny? Okay, now, you got the answer? You take the number 12, that stands for midnight. Add it to the 2 hydrogen atoms in water, AKA H2O. Divided by the 2 jokers in a deck of cards. And the answer is 7. You heard me right, I said 7. And that number's so good it belongs up in heaven. Now, get ready for the next one. The number of days in June, plus the number of decades in 30 years. Time flies when you're kicking it with Psycho Man. Then, take away the number of legs on a tripod. How you doing? All right? Now, what does it equal? We got 30 days in June, plus 3 decades in 30 years, minus 3 legs on a tripod. And the answer is 30. You heard me the first time, 30. That number is so fantastic, it's 30-tastic. Okay, here's the last one. The number of minutes in 2 hours. Then subtract the number of degrees in a right angle, minus the number of nickels in a dollar. You got the answer? Let's go! There are 120 minutes and 2 hours, minus 90 degrees in a right angle, minus 20 nickels in a dollar, equals 10. That's right, 10. A very foxy number. Okay, that's it. Go on home, cause I'm all done with Psycho Math. That is until next time, G. All right? So I will see you when I see you. Until then, Professor Rock is out.
Work. Game time is 10 seconds.
Hey, cats. It's your friend Sketch here to lay something heavy on you. Just 'cause you got eyes doesn't mean you always see. You got to get the whole picture before you really know what's going down. Don't believe me? Well, I'm gonna show you some pages from my sketch pad, but not every page. See if you can tell what's happening before I show you the missing pages. You dig? Now picture this. A squad of soldiers are getting ready to go on the night watch. Their captain warns them not to fall asleep, or they'll be in heavy trouble. But one of those soldiers falls asleep during his shift anyway. The sergeant sees the sleeping soldier and paints a white X on his sleeve so his captain will know which soldier to punish. Next morning, that poor soldier wakes up and sees the X right there on his sleeve. But he doesn't panic, man. Instead, he came up with a plan. And it meant that the captain couldn't punish him after all. Crazy, man. Are you hip to the scene? Can you tell me what really went down before I lay the missing pages of my sketch pad on you? Remember, you can look, but you don't always see. Check it out. Now, you might think that soldier had time to put on a fresh new uniform, but that ain't it. Or you may be thinking the captain lost his glasses, but that ain't it. Or you may be thinking he scrubbed that paint off, but that ain't it either. So you gotta ask the question, how can you stop yourself from standing out in a crowd? Are you seeing it? You can make everybody else look like you. You dig? That soldier, he painted an X on everybody else's sleeve. That way, the captain didn't know which X was the one the sergeant painted. Don't it just flip your wig? So like I've been telling you, when you really use your eyes, you're gonna draw the right conclusions.
Watch your backs. Coming through, coming through. Greetings. Radio Scramble.
Asta pasta, my fellow freakaramas. This is your Radio Scramble head hoo-ha, Jumpin' Johnny Jumble. Or as we say here, Jumpin' Johnny Bumjet. That's because here at Scramblin' Radio, we change them and you rearrange them. In other words, my name is really Jumpin' Johnny Jumble. And that's how it works. Funky sounds and fractured words that you have to unscramble with the letters we'll be sliding out at you. Let's kick this hip-hoppin' party off with the Poochie Scoochies and their new smash hit, Kensich.
My middle name is Coward, but my friends all call me Scared. I'm afraid of my own shadow, and I never took a dare, because I'm a Kensich. I'm a Kensich. Cartoons will make me cry. I'm a big fat Kensich. Bake, boil, steam, or fry.
Yo, mama, that Kensich is fly. That was the Poochie Scoochies giving us the bird with their #1 hit, Chicken. And now it's time for another
Commercial spot. If your home is looking drab, the way to lose your frown is take a look in your phone book and call on Sultan's Drownies. Sultan's Drownies install quick and they got lots of class, and they never need a cleaning cause they got no glass.
If your Dwownies are cracked or just plain dirty, it may be the time to check out the Dwownies at Sultan's. Sultan's Dwownies can open and shut, and you can not only see outside, but if you're outside, you can see inside. But then again, isn't that what windows are for? Cool. And now it's time for April showers weather.
Thanks, Johnny. Today's forecast calls for early morning snowfall and incoming Nessie Nush in the afternoon. The sudden burst of Nessie Nush has caught many snow skiers off guard, turning them into instant water skiers. The Nessie Nush is expected to push temperatures high enough to make all you tan fans happy. So Mr. and Mrs. Nessie Nush Seeker, put on those dark glasses, take off those skis, and enjoy our intermittent Sunshine! This is April Showers saying, what would we do without weather? I'll give you the answer tomorrow. Thanks, April.
Thanks, April. Well, before they find I'm in here and throw me out, this is Sayonara from
Jumpin' Johnny Bombshell.
That's Jumble. Dig it.
That was cool. Let's play another. Instructions. Yeah.
Loading. Check.
Haunted house party.
Welcome to the haunted house party where things are really dead, which is just the way we like it. Tonight your task will be to ascertain the identity of our first mystery guest. Here's your first hint. He's deceased! And remember, identify him correctly or he might start turning in his grave!
Good evening, my fellow dead citizens.
May I take your teeth, sir?
No, thank you, young lady. I wouldn't want you to get splinters. But here's a silver dollar tip for your trouble.
Why did you throw it out the window?
I cannot tell a lie. I not only threw it out the window, but I threw it far enough that it flew across the Delaware River.
Which is even more amazing since we're not anywhere near Pennsylvania.
Yes, in fact, the Yankees wanted to sign me, but unfortunately, baseball had yet to be invented. So, instead, I joined the Patriots. Oh, those boys could fight.
Were they any good?
Good! Oh, my dear, absolutely. But more important, we were tough. We never called off our battles because of rain. In fact, we didn't even stop for snow.
Good God, you must have won a few times.
Yes, but it was beating the British, which was our most wonderful win.
People must have been thrilled with you.
Well, they've named a city or two after me.
That's really...
And a state.
I can't believe...
And now I'm called the father of our country.
Are you
As well as being voted first president of the United States.
Then that must mean that you're...
Yes, I am...
Wait! Here are the fatal clues. He had wooden teeth. He was thought to have thrown a dollar across the Delaware River. He led the Americans over the British, had a lot of locations named after him, is thought of as the father of our country, and was voted first president of the United States. The historical mystery guest is...
I am George Washington, and I must not tell a lie. It was I who chopped down the cherry tree.
And I cannot tell a lie. Once the tree fell, it was I who ate all the cherries. Tune in again next time when you're all invited to the haunted house party.
Nice work. Let's play another one. Right, left. Okay, right there. Hold it. Hey, folks. This game is edible.
Dally-hoo, kids. How's it going? Your old pal Eddie Bull here at the exciting Walla Walla Washington Zoo. This week we're going to...
Edible, he's edible, he really is incredible. He's simply the best of the bunch. There's simply no disguising that he's so appetizing that we want him for our lunch.
Just great. Okay, sure, I wanted to help feed the animals. I just didn't want to feed them me. Let me give you a few clues here, and if you can guess whose belly I'm in, maybe I can find my way out. Okay, everybody, here's your first clue. It has no teeth, and I guess no dentist either. Ow! No. Okay, here's the next one. Although it lives on the ground, it loves to swim. Which also describes about every kid I know, but the thing is, it's no kid. Whoa! The largest of their family, this bushy-tailed beauty, lives in Central and South America. Of course, for the winter, it's hoping to land a condo in Miami Beach. Okay, one last clue. They adore ants, but I gotta think that the feeling of the ants isn't mutual. No. That's because this Myrmeciphaga tridactyla, oh, that's a big word, is also known as the giant anteater! The giant anteater, which means it has no teeth and loves to swim. It's the largest of its family and lives in Central and South America. Most of all, it loves to eat ants, and it's called an anteater. Is that a coincidence or what? Uh-oh, looks like I'm out of here.
Edible, he's edible, he really is incredible, and we want him for our lunch.
Watch your backs. Coming through, coming through. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time to play 10 seconds, where you've got to read between the lines and think up the answers before time runs out. So now you know how to play. You're on your own. You got 10 seconds. The answer is burning the candle at both ends. Ouch! Next one. I'm getting a picture. The answer is the Sixth Sense. What's next? It's once in a blue moon. You got 10 more seconds to get the next one. Uh-oh, the answer is breaking the law. Here's the last one. You dirty rat. The answer is double cross. Well, that's it for now. So keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds until it's once more time to play 10 seconds.
It's time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
Giant anteater! Which means it has no teeth and loves to swim. It's the largest of its family and lives in Central and South America. Most of all, it loves to eat ants, and it's called an anteater.
Here are the fatal clues. He had wooden teeth. He was thought to have thrown $1 across the Delaware River. He led the Americans over the British, had a lot of locations named after him, is thought of as the father of our country, and was voted first president of the United States.
I am George Washington, and I must not tell a lie.
You got the answer? You take the number 12, that stands for midnight. Add it to the 2 hydrogen atoms in water. Divided by the 2 jokers in a deck of cards, and the answer is 7. 7.
You know a mule's a cross between a horse and a donkey?
Noseless comes out smelling like a rose. He's innocent, 'cause mules are a cross between a horse and a donkey.
Well, that's it for now. See you next time.